Hello again, Donetro friend. Welcome to another video, and this will be something video game related, but very, very special. This video is actually my 150th video, and I'm planning to do a little mini series of the Wii U. Now, this one will be a little bit different, but what it will be about is basically my thoughts and opinions of the Wii U. From E3 2011, when it was first revealed, to basically its end in January 2017, and I'm looking forward to doing this. I think this is something I definitely want to do with the Wii U, especially since I love the console a lot. It's a great console, but obviously this isn't really the console itself, but obviously it's my thoughts and opinions about the Wii U throughout these whole years. So part one, this one will be about my thoughts and opinions of the Wii U in its during its reveal in E3 2011 and throughout the whole year. So the start of the Wii U when the whole rumours were coming out was basically in 2010. There were a lot of rumours, especially coming up for like different news articles and stuff, about Nintendo making a next-generation console. And there were tons of names that were being thrown out there. A lot of people called it, the Wii 2, the Wii HD, and there were all sorts of rumours there were all sorts of rumours coming out about, it was going to be in HD, it was going to have a little screen on the controller, backwards compatibility with GameCube and Wii games. And there was so much coming out, so much news about this all, the console coming out, and it got a lot of people really, really excited. And I thought, I was really, really excited. Now, the rumours came out around like 2010 when I was 15, and around that time I was kind of a huge, obsessed Nintendo Wii fan. I'd always liked Nintendo ever since the Nintendo 64. That was my first introduction of their consoles, alongside the Game Boy Color. And I was just so excited to see a next-generation Nintendo console on its way. And it was revealed that it was going to be shown off during E3 2011. And I was just so hyped for this. I thought, the Wii, was amazing. Whatever the next-gen console is going to be called, the Wii 2, whatever, Wii HD, that's going to be amazing, you know what I mean? And it was revealed before E3 2011 that its code name, for the meantime back then, was called Project Cafe. And it was revealed that they were going to show it off during E3 2011, which was in June. And around that time, I didn't really watch E3 online. I didn't really know that these companies did that sort of stuff. I knew that E3 existed. The E3 Expo, but I didn't really know you could watch it online or whatever. So I used to watch little snippets on television and stuff. And one day when I heard about the Wii U, the next-gen Nintendo console at the time, was that I went food shopping with some of my family. And basically, when I got home, my uncle said to me, "Oh, Dominic, so do you want to read this article about the new Nintendo console?" So he gave me the newspaper, and it was talking about the Wii U, the new Nintendo console, and it showed a picture of the gamepad, as well as a console, underneath. And I was just so excited to see this new console and, what Nintendo's doing. And especially, for Control to have a screen on it, which is still amazing, to this day. It's, 2017, and it's still so amazing. And I was just, blown out my mind thinking, wow, that's amazing. That you can play your games on the screen and everything. It's going to be in HD, it's going to be backwards compatible Wii games and all that stuff. I was just so excited, I really, really was. And obviously it was revealed that it was going to be released at the end of 2012. And I was just so excited for the next-gen Nintendo console. I thought, this is going to do well. And at the time, I was a really hyped Nintendo Wii fan. I loved the console a bit because there was so much great stuff on that console that made it worthwhile. and as well you can play GameCube games on it because it was backwards compatible. And you know, that was the thing. There was just so much great stuff on that console, and I thought, well, you know, the Wii was successful. The next gen Nintendo console is going to easily outsell. You know, when it launches, you know, everyone's going to want it, and you know, it's going to be difficult to find and stuff. And I thought this is going to do well. And I was just so excited. I thought, I can't wait for this, you know, when it comes out. It's going to do well easily. And the one thing I loved about it was, I think it was great seeing new Nintendo hardware. And obviously that year, we did have the 3DS, which was another great game console, which I will talk about sometime in the future. But I was just so excited to be able to play your games on the gamepad, you know, just that amazing. But one thing with it was that the analog thumbsticks were actually, on the prototype version, were actually not C-sticks, circle pads that were on the 3DS, which kind of looks different. I think honestly I would have loved to have tried that out. Obviously I never went to E3 2011, but I think it would have. I'd love to try it out. I think just to really try it out and see, you know, how different it feels and stuff. But it just blew my mind. I'm thinking, wow, you got a screen and everything on the controller. Wow. I was really hyped up back then. And I really told a lot of people saying, oh, you know, Nintendo's got a new console on its way. It's called the Wii U. It's gonna, you know, be revolutionary again. You know what I mean? And that's just how it was back then when I was 16. And I just really couldn't wait to see what this console's gonna, you know, give us. We were promised a lot of third-party support. Obviously, you know, the Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Battlefield 3 and stuff, which obviously didn't happen. But there was so much planned that I was looking forward to back then. And I thought 2012 was going to be a great year, you know, for gaming. You know, the next generation of console starts in 2012, and I was hyped up. Just so hyped up. And that's really all that goes, really, you know, for my thoughts about E3 2011, and overall, you know, my thoughts about the reveal and the rest of the year. So I just want to say, you know, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video a lot, and I hope you look forward to part 2 of my again Wii U Thoughts Opinion series in 2012. But before I go, I'd like to hear what you think. You know, what were your thoughts back when the Wii U was first revealed in E3 2011? Did you like it? Did you not? Did you end up buying one later on? I'd love to hear what you think about it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to part 2 of this series. And I'm looking forward to talking about that. You know, in that video. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later on. So see you later. Bye.